Yeah. What do you think so
Why
far?
are you wearing sunglasses?
What's your ride or die? What's your vote on the episode? Should it be called softball, or on the if it was a softball only podcast?
It should be hard balls on softballs.
Hard balls on softballs.
Yeah.
Hard takes on softballs.
Yeah.
I like softball hard talk. Or softballs hard talk.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I also like soft talk hard balls. Or hard.
Or you can just do ball.
or hardly softballs. Yeah. Anyway, everyone, thanks for listening to another episode of Garage Night. Garage Night is brought to you by Cole Street Brewery, 1627 Cole Street. Go pop in. You might actually see Craig there. You'll never see Corey there. But they are brothers. The brothers Bentley. We talk about guy stuff, girl stuff too sometimes. Maybe The Bachelor will come up at some point. Not really. But, who knows? And but we'll talk about what the guys talk about in the garage when they get together after a week work week, or a week work of work week, or softballs hard talk. It never ends. Anyways, talk about the normal stuff. We just talk about the old stories, talk about the new stories, and then we give our opinions. This episode, we will be talking about random things, and we'll also get into the King County Fair, which is a local fair. But we're actually going to more talk about the top 5 best rides at a fair, worst rides at a fair, top best foods at a fair, and top worst foods at a fair. Before we do all that, let's get into it. Let's introduce the stars. No, I'll say it. The prima donnas of the show.
There's one.
We got Craig Bentley.
New Cray.
What language is that?
So I did a little of my homework I was supposed to do.
You look like a blind person.
I was going to say, I have this mental image when you listen to this. He's wearing a bandana and sunglasses indoors.
And he's got a cut-off shirt. He looks like a biker, but like a blind biker. Like almost like he'd have like a, hey, $25 for the vet.
It's somebody you would not expect to speak another language is what he looks like.
All right.
So in Klingon,
oh gosh,
there is not a hello.
Oh, okay.
So
it's like
the closest to is what do you want?
What really? What do you want? That's how I usually greet my kids in the morning. Not even a good morning. It's what do you want? That's Craig Bentley.
You're welcome.
Corey Bentley.
I'm sorry for my brother.
That's a good greeting. Accepted by all. He's doing the click.
I will appreciate you put the work in. You had to look that up.
You did. Always putting the work in. That's what Craig Bentley is all about. Craig, how's your softball team? Or, it's Fastpitch. How's Fastpitch going for your girls?
Fastpitch is doing good. We're getting down to, we just got back from Tri-Cities and Oregon 2 weeks in a row. And a couple
You were in Tri-Cities last weekend?
I was in Tri-Cities 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
In Oregon last weekend.
Gotcha.
And then in the second week of July, we'll be in California. And then this season kind of comes to an end.
Huh.
So, yeah.
How was the tournaments? Are you guys
it was fun.
Placing a little bit?
It was decent. We played some really good teams. We actually only lost to one of the top teams in the entire Northwest by 1 run.
Wow.
But the rest of the games were a little bit challenging.
Yeah.
It was a tough weekend, but we knew that going in.
Nice. It's good. That's a good after. You sounded like you're being interviewed on ESPN there. Yeah, it was a tough chat. We knew that was when it was going in. We are who we are.
Playoffs.
You have some meltdown thing that we could somehow clip, and then it will make us more famous because people will be like, "Oh, that's that psychotic Fastpitch coach that went off about something." Could you? I don't think I can personally do that.
What
about yelling at the ump, doing that whole thing? Remember that manager like several years ago, like army crawled, like and then. Like pulled a pin out of like a grenade, like a pretend grenade, and then threw it at the umpire. He was like hiding behind the mound.
I will tell you this: I've found myself in situations where I wanted to express how upset I was,
your discomfort.
But we're at a kids' event, And granted, these kids are a little older. We're coaching now, but still, there's no reason for that at a sporting event. And if there was any issue I ever had, it's normally with the other coach.
So really, like running up runs or like getting crazy with it?
Yeah, just being stupid.
I want you to do. I saw a video of a coach that he would go out to his pitcher's mound and talk shit.
Oh yeah,
you see that
I have
video?
seen
that one's
I want
funny.
you to do that, but you have girls, so it'd be a whole different story.
Yeah, I
That
don't,
would
need,
be
I don't
funny.
need girls crying. So
That would be funny.
there's no crying in baseball.
There's no crying in baseball except if it's the coach.
Yes.
Then it's okay.
I think at one point he asked one of the pitchers where his mom was in the stands.
Yeah. So
Take your sunglasses off. This is
no,
freaking me
so
out.
what else you got coming up? Then you got like one last tournament, two more tournaments. When is this?
Yeah, July. I just said that.
July. You're done.
For this season, yeah, and then we got tryouts, and next season would start in normally end of August, early September.
Oh, so you don't get the same team next year?
There's girls that move on. There's girls that we decide maybe it'd be better if they weren't on the team anymore.
They never played baseball again.
Yeah, I mean that's the truth.
We've all agreed that you should also agree with us to never play this sport again.
So yeah, no, it's been a good season, and I'm ready to play softball myself now. I enjoy that. So
Well, you've always been very good with playing with yourself.
yes, very well.
I like his reaction is just that. Yes.
Yes. Corey,
You've won this battle, Travis.
what's new with you?
I played 2 full softball games and didn't get hurt.
Was that Monday?
Last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we went 2-0.
You also, I got to say, this is the first time I've actually seen you where you actually have pep in your step. You worked today, though.
I did work today.
Wow.
And I threw all the freight. And I was just excited to see you.
I'm glad that you're here.
Yeah.
We got to cut it short, though. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Oh.
Just kidding. Well, and then what else is kind of new? Are we doing it? Like, what do you got in the backyard? You got a pool going, slip and slide? What you got going on right now?
I got to go to Craig's house and jump in his pool. That's what I got going.
That's what we're trying to do. So he's going to be out of town this weekend? For real? You
No.
are? Oh, you're not?
I'm not out of town this weekend.
Can we come over?
No.
It's 100 degrees. Carrie, please invite us over. And she'll be like, no, I'll invite Jamie. Jamie's invited. And your beautiful, wonderful, most precious daughter, Jacqueline, is invited. But you will not. I will not have you in the pool. I would much rather die. Now, this is her impression after several beers. Not me being several beers, but that's her talking. Carrie, the celebrity, ne'er do I say it, more popular than myself, which is hard. Which is hard for me even to fathom. She is more popular than
Her
me.
name did get thrown today. We were talking about the podcast with Mariano Rivero, and he's like, I know Craig's wife's name now. He just knew it all.
Yeah.
From the podcast.
Well, and then what I also heard, and you text me this, you didn't get the chain, and Carrie, close your ears. I know you're not listening to this anyways, but he said, hey, if anything happens to Craig, do you think I got a shot?
Well, I mean, I think he's young enough that he can be replaced, like you're replacing Craig with a younger model.
Oh, yeah. Oh, trade him in.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's like half my age, pretty much.
Yeah, and Craig's okay with that because Craig's been trying to trade in, not Carrie for a younger model, just the same model, except more of a truck named Kyle Thornton.
I was wondering where you're going to go with that.
I don't know if he'd have to trade in. I think that's just 2 things that have been running side by side for years.
He's the one that's calling up. He's like, all right, hey, you call the insurance company. Hey, so I'm going to go ahead and put this one in storage for the next few months. I'm going to go activate this one. This one I'll be driving for a while.
Yeah.
Flip this thing around at the end of summer. Put this one back in storage.
I mean, he knows where Kyle is. If he needs him, he knows where he
Hey,
is.
Kyle is a new friend on Facebook.
I'm surprised he accepted your request.
I am surprised.
That friend request was sent, I've got to tell you, a year or 2, 3 years ago. Because he used to go by a different name, and I don't know if he wants us to go too deep into it. But he used to go by a different name on Facebook.
Yes.
And then, I don't know if he deleted it, or he deleted me, and then just changed his name to his real name.
Probably both.
He probably still has both.
Yeah.
He accepted the friend request on that one.
On the
a
burner?
decoy.
That's his burner?
I was like, fine, I'll make him feel good.
But he will never, ever see anything he posts because this is a decoy.
This is a decoy one. I do feel halfway accepted, so that feels good. And that's huge for Kyle. So even if you feel someone feels halfway accepted, that's almost everyone else. That's a full acceptance.
If you get him into your full buddy group on there, then you just won the lottery.
Yes. Now that you're friends with him, you can invite him to the full buddy one.
I think I'm going to invite Lee to the full buddy cast every day until he's like either an algorithm says quit spamming people and like bans me for like 30 days, or Lee just blocks me so I can never find him again.
I think that would happen quicker. I think like 2 days. He's like, nope.
The angry face from Lee is an all-time fave. I love it. I crack up every time that he just hates it so much. I was going to tell you guys this story. Went to watch Nick Tanner at the Yellabeak. Craig, not a friend, not a fan of Nick. Me, huge fan of Nick. Huge fan of Black Box. I got out of the car. Actually, here's the reason. I thought it was a different week. So I get home. I'm ready to crash, go to sleep. And all of a sudden, Sean, thank goodness for Sean, McDonald, Coal Street Brewery, great guy. He posts a live video of Nick and the band at the Yellabeak. And I'm like, oh, crap, I got to go. So I got into my car, drove down there, get out, and I hear...
I just sang that today at work.
And I'm like, well, you sing that probably every day at work. And I'm like, they're playing Peaches? That's legit. And so, anyway, got in there, went to watch Nick. Nick is a fantastic, and I'm not saying this because I know the guy. This guy, I even asked him afterwards, talked to the guy afterwards. I don't know if you guys remember this song, but I was at the DJ, okay? I'm with the DJ, okay? Do you guys remember that song from the Cube? Cube back in the day? Okay, that was me. I wasn't really with Nick, but I talked to him afterwards, and I said, are you a good impressionist? Like, without singing? Like, just like, can you go and just like do a great impression of Arnold Schwarzenegger? Can you do these types of impressions? He's like, I've never tried it. It's a good question. Because his singing is spot on. And he will go from like Axl Rose in one song to like Creed in another. Like he just changes the voice and it sounds perfect. It's almost flawless. I'm absolutely impressed by the guy. Like, absolutely impressed. I went there thinking that it was just going to be, I'm going to support a dude I know. It's going to be entertaining. I'm going to enjoy it. And I walked away going, that was a great performance. Band members were great. So I even told him, I said, hey, next time that you're going to do something at the chalet, let us know. Because we'll bring you on Garage Night. We'll talk. We'll pump up get it out there. Might bring in 2-3 extra people. Nothing huge.
So what I've been trying to do.
Yeah. And so Craig's, this is Craig's idea.
2 at a time.
But he's like, well, can I bring on the full band? And I'm like, well, we could possibly do that. I don't know how that looks, especially on a freaking 100-degree day like today. Just
it'll be like one of those MTV interviews.
Yeah.
Where half the band sits behind and gets to say a little bit.
Yeah. Yep, I like it. Anyway, but one of the cool things was the guy that shanked me at Cedars. You guys remember this story? The guy that came up and started hit me. I told the story on a Garage Night. I know I did. You guys remember this story at all? Okay, so I was at Cedars with Andy Cardenas, about to have some drinks. Walk in.
Recently?
This is like 2 months ago.
Okay.
This guy comes up. First guy comes up. He goes, hey, you're the podcast guy. You're the guy that's on Ian Claw discussion board. You're that guy. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. Picture? No.
$5.
I said, yeah. He goes, oh man, really entertaining. Love it. It's great. And then he moved on, which made me feel good. Another guy walks up to me I never seen. He goes like, hey, you're that podcast. Travis Kenny. And I'm like, all right, here we go again. So it's just me walking through Cedars.
I can't even walk through Ian Club.
Yeah, can't even do Casey Kane over here. Anyway.
You start having like a little bag with merchandise in it that you carry around. So when somebody does that, you're like, hey, right here.
No, you don't even say anything. Pull it out. Hand it to him.
That'll be
walk on.
$10.
Yeah, a terrible towel. Anyway, I go, yeah. He goes, he grabs me by my shoulder, and he takes his thumb, and he starts hitting me in my rib cage, just shanking me. He's like, "You brought me up on a episode," and I don't know this guy, and he's like, and he starts like, "You can't be doing that," and I'm like, "Whoa, easy." Like, Andy thought he was my buddy. I never met this guy. Andy thought he was my buddy. And, like, he's like, "Oh, I thought he was just a friend of yours." I'm like, "That guy had a knife. Thanks for having my back." "Oh, he's just your buddy." Just killing him in Cedars right now.
What was the guy's name?
I don't know the guy's name.
You didn't ask after he touched you that way. You didn't ask his name either.
No, he told me his name, but again, it's escaped me, and I'm not going to bring it up now because he.
That's true.
So
That's your.
I guess.
That's your Roscoe and Ronnie zone. You shouldn't be touching there.
So he goes. So he said. He goes. Yeah, you had one. You didn't say anything about me, but it was a guest said, and I'm like, what? It was like years ago, and it was a person that had brought him up, didn't say his name, but just told a story about this guy. And then he's like, "Yeah, I listened to it because people told me to listen to it, and you're lucky you didn't say my name, or I would have got my lawyer and we would have sued you." And I'm like, this dude in Cedars has got this lawyer like on retainer. Like, "We're gonna get that full bit of cast guy," and so
we won all his merchandise. We own the rights.
So I see this dude. I buy him a drink then at Cedars. Like, "Hey, all right." So I've seen him a couple times. Saw him at Mazatlan one day with a couple buddies, and didn't know he actually knew some of the same people I knew. Now he looks familiar. Again, I'm terrible with names. But I kind of recognize him a little bit more now. Anyway, I'm at Cedars, and this dude comes up like, not Cedars. Sorry, I'm at Yellabeak. I see Sean. I sit by Sean. I'm watching Nick. Nick's doing great. This guy comes up. Same dude puts his arm around me. "Hey, Travis Cat, you know, kind of like he's turned. Well, he kind of like meanders around the outside of these different groups. He's everybody's buddy until he gets to somebody who's not his buddy. Next thing I know, this dude just got pop on the ground.
Just out cold.
Oh yeah. No, he wasn't out cold.
No.
No, he popped up, but it was like one of those, like, maybe it was a scuffle, maybe he didn't get punched, but all I know is that he landed on the ground, and he got up, and anyway, it was.
Did he act like nothing happened? And
Well, the bouncer came over. You know, the Yellabeak yellow shirt comes over there, like, "Hey," he like knew the guy's name, and he's like, "Hey, we need to get you inside, buddy." And so
you've now shared another story about the same guy.
Yeah,
same guy, but I didn't say his name.
But he knows. And if
He
you know
knows.
him, tell him to listen to this.
And he knows, and that's the thing. But we've got this like relationship now that where I tell stories about him,
And he pokes you in the ribs for
and
fun.
he kills me, and it's going to be just that wonderful. But I never say his name.
Do you think each story he's going to escalate? Like it started with a poke in the ribs.
Well,
Now
yeah.
this story is going to be a little bit for like
Ugh.
here's story
Beer
tell.
bottle, the back of the
beer,
head.
beer bottle,
Just out of nowhere.
yeah. Or he just skips a step and just breaks the beer bottle and then just jabs me in the neck with the broken beer bottle.
You only get 2 stories out of him. That escalated to.
I'm like, dang it, this isn't worth it. Just bleeding out. Someone tell the story for me later.
Hopefully, I got a lot of listeners on that story because this is the last one.
You hear me in a month because these things get released late. Next thing I know, like, all right, everybody, thank you for listening to Garage Night. Just got the trachea, just vibrator things. I don't have a voice box anymore because he's cut it out of my box.
I think for the good of the show, you just have to be a producer at that point.
Could you imagine me laughing? Oh, man. Have you guys ever seen that Key and Peele? Do you guys watch Key and Peele?
I've seen episodes. I've never watched all of it.
About the same. Not
I've
really.
seen the one where he goes to this guy goes to a comedy show. By the way, were you at? No, you weren't there. I got another story for you. Comedy show where it's an insult comic. Now, insult comics are people that will like point people out and insult them, and everyone laughs. So he's like, "All right, who else am I going to get?" And he gets this guy, and he sees him. They make eye contact. He's like, all right, I'm going to, and there was someone like halfway blocking the guy's view. So I'm going to get this guy right here. And so the guy kind of leans out and half his face is burnt. He's like, what a lame shirt this guy's wearing. And then they're like boo, boo. And he's like, and he actually had one of those things, and he's like, Go ahead, give me your best shot. And he's like, no, man, I got him on his lame shirt. They're like, people boom, I can take it. And he's like, man, all right, well, your shoes are, no, make fun of the birds. So he eventually makes fun of the birds, and the guy starts crying, and everyone boos him off the stage.
I just liked your impressions of it.
It's good. You should watch that.
I don't even have to watch it now.
No, I think I was there.
You'll laugh. All right, so here's another story. VIP event, Cole Street Brewery. Went there last night afterwards, after softball. Guess who's there? But the comic was headlining.
The callback comic that you got back up?
Yes.
Oh.
Luke Severid. I don't know how to say his name, but check him out. He's putting together shows and stuff like that. He's everywhere. But I actually went and apologized to him because it was afterwards. I came up after his set again to apologize. No. Like, hold on just a second. Let me grab that mic.
You called him back up to apologize? Hey, can we get that comic back up here? I just want to say something.
It's
not about me. It's not why I'm up here.
No. It's you, and I'm sorry. I did this once before, and I'm doing it again. But I'm apologizing this time. But no, we talked afterwards. He knew my name, surprisingly, in a way where he's like, Travis, right? And I go, yeah. And he goes, and so felt cool. I felt kind of cool. It was actually probably better than another guy shanking me in Cedars. But
well, he knows your name because he tells all the other comics.
Yeah, he did. He goes, "Don't this," and so I told him.
Watch out when you go to Enum Club because there's some local dude that just tries to jump your set.
I told him the joke. I said, "Yeah, no, I've said this before, but I'll say it again." I said, when I went up afterwards of the headliner, never probably had it. He goes, "Never seen it before. Never had it happen to me before. Never seen it." I go, "Yeah." I said, it was like being at the Tacoma Dome or something. It's a sold-out show. It's like, all right, Eminem's done. Let's bring out the local rapper. And that would be me, the local rapper, and he'd be the Eminem. And he laughed, and he goes, man, even in this, like, funny scenario, I'm still white. It was good. Yeah. Right off the cuff. Guy's funny. Anyway, so I got to talk to him. I got to, like, make amends a little bit. So that felt good.
Did you buy him a beer?
No, Travis
buy anybody beer?
No, come on now, easy now.
I'm VIP.
Hey, by the way, if you guys could subscribe to the Patreon,
I really promise I'll start buying beers for people.
Maybe for myself at least. I'm a person. All right, well, that's kind of what I had on my agenda. Was there anything that you guys want to talk about before we jump into the fairs? What are you staring at?
I want him to take his sunglasses off because this is annoying the hell out of me.
You're like the guy that's on like...
It looks like a female biker.
No, you know who he looks like? Like, this is what he looks like. He looks like every sketch of somebody that's robbed a bank. He's got the bandana.
Just the general description.
This person was talking to young kids at a park.
That's what it is. It's a guy that drives a van by a park slow.
Even the headphones. like the every sketch ever of some arsonist, of some weirdo.
But I think it's the shades that brings it together inside.
Let's do it.
I guarantee you're comfortable though in this hot air.
Oh, I'm very comfortable.
Yeah. So you know what? I take it back. I accept it.
Degree.
I accept it because you're comfortable.
I only left the shades on because it bugged you.
I
may take it off for the second one. Who knows?
I figured as much.
Every sketch.
It's like we're playing poker.
Every police sketch of a creeper ever. Posted on Full Buddy Cast right now. Oh. It's so good.
you imagine that walking into one of those Harry Potter themed things, and he's just all about Harry Potter, but he looks like that?
This is the type of guy that he looks like. No, I never have watched an adult film in my life. But I've heard in some adult films, sometimes you've got the person who's trying to like, hey, my wife might watch this one day, or the buddies down the street. So I'm going to wear these sunglasses. I'm completely nude everywhere else except for this bandana
Really
and
don't want you
sunglasses.
to see who I am.
I just like that's Craig Bentley. Nope, sunglasses. I see your tattoos. Nope, sunglasses.
It's weird that guy looks the same, but not me.
That's your pool.
This wasn't something he did for money back in the day. He's literally doing this right now.
Oh,
I'm getting burned.
That is true. Halfway through, he would have to stop because he would be just roasted and his skin would be burning.
God. I tell you. Okay, so I was walking across the street with my wife yesterday, interlocking fingers, walking to Cole Street. And I told her, I said, hey, this would have cost me $5,000 if you were Carrie Bentley right now. And so we were talking about it. She had never heard because she doesn't listen. She listens to the men's room. Don't listen to that. Listen to Full Buddy Cast. And in fact, our downloads are starting to like slow down a bit only because people are catching up. So those that have caught up are like, okay, I've caught up now. Listen to the old episodes and now I'm just kind of on pace. So I need you people to to go and grab a phone of a friend and then like subscribe on Spotify, subscribe on Apple Podcasts, and then just
What's
download.
Your age you're going for? Because Mariano Rivera is going on a Boy Scout retreat, and I told him, I was like, start recruiting. Just get them all to download the podcast.
The first few episodes, like the first like 100, are like no cussing. When you get to one where it's Aaron Mayer and Jerry Streeter. I almost said Jerry Springer.
That would be a get.
That one has cussing, and then it goes to like no cussing, and then all of a sudden, just one day, I think I brought Adrian on or somebody on, and I'm like, forget it. I'll just include cussing. In fact, I'll cuss myself. So right now, if you go to Apple Podcasts, it says a clean podcast,
but it's not.
But it's really not.
It is more freeing that way.
We got a Pokemon Go guy just showed up with his backpack and
Sunglasses.
Sean just showed up. We're gonna play beer pong.
It's fucking garage night.
You don't want to play beer pong with me.
It is garage night.
Especially when I look like this.
Some more Cole Street Brew too.
Drink some of these stupid
It's some more Cole Street Brew too. Ooh, thank you.
Thank you.
These
Funny
ones
thing
don't-
is-
these ones don't come in solos or 6-packs. They only come in half racks.
Did you bring these specifically so I could drink it with you?
Yes. You, buddy.
But with what were we talking about?
Beer pong.
No, before that.
You were trying to tell a story about
You were in a porn movie or something.
No, that wasn't
interlocking
me.
your fingers.
Yeah.
Boy, it was going to be a really good. It was going to be a really good story, guys.
It's going to be a joke.
Anyway, all right. So we got Sean McDonald here from Cole Street Brew. Did you go through that slip and slide one more time or no?
No.
Did it feel pretty darn refreshing the first time?
Yeah, I felt hell amazing.
Oh, that's what we were talking about. You
What?
being able to swear.
Oh yeah, that I can swear now.
Yeah.
And people are starting to listen again and go grab the phone and download it.
Am I not supposed to fucking swear?
Well, we're not now. Now I'm
Now
going
you
to change it. But
much
yeah,
as you want.
we need to bring the downloads back up because people are catching up on the older shows, and now it's starting to slow down just a tad. So please grab those. All right, I don't know where I was going with this. Anyway, we got Sean who's just bringing out everything. Are we doing a taste test? Are we doing?
Fuck yeah.
I like Sean.
garage night.
I like Sean.
Drink this. You got to drink at least 2 of these first.
Okay, well, we're gonna do the fair. We're gonna do the fair
What are you
list
looking at me
now.
for?
Okay, just one.
Okay, here's the fair list. You gotta
Yeah, I
do.
don't drink very often. The 2 might be too much,
You
Sean.
got to do this off the top of your head. Okay,
Which is good, 'cause I didn't.
The elephant ears.
top 5
that was
rides.
mine. I can't do it now. He just took mine.
Top 5 rides. Top
rides?
best rides, worst rides, and then best foods, worst foods.
All the
Okay.
ones that are super dangerous.
So we're gonna go around real quick. Okay,
You know
We'll
that
go-
they don't pay those people that put those things together very much.
They don't. They don't.
There's
I used to
oftentimes there's bolts like I don't know where these go.
I used to talk to them all the time when they came in the store. They're actually pretty interesting people.
Actually, the
Harness?
Enum Claw Fair is hiring. I don't know if you guys saw that or not.
Hiring to put the equipment together. Or
Shades are
hiring
back. Shades are back on.
Yeah, what would I be doing?
It just was
Are you sitting at the Ring Talks booth?
That's what we should do. We should have a competition on one of those throwing games to see who can win.
We should just have a competition in general. What do they give you? Like tickets, right? You
Yeah,
win
it's not-
tickets, just
I
like
don't know,
those
that's-
things.
I won all the games that you're not
Well,
supposed to win.
bullshit.
So
I did.
we
You've
should
won
just do,
every
like-
game at the fair.
No, the games you're not supposed to win, I have won.
Like the milk bottle games?
Yes. I got a huge animal for that thing.
So we should have a day where we all go out there for garage night, and
Record at the
you
King County
have
Fair?
like
Yeah. Is that...
I don't know how expensive it is now, but like say everybody puts $20 in, and the most tickets you can win.
We go through Travis to get the full buddy pass, and he covers for us.
All right.
The full buddy pass.
Well, I learned like going to
Buddy Fair
Hometown
pass.
Throwdown, you just put a lanyard around your neck that says VIP, and you just walk into the
That's a
VIP
great
section.
idea.
And they're like, yeah, okay, he's got a pass. Duh.
He
It's
looks,
laminated, got a lanyard and everything.
he looks like a VIP.
Yeah.
How many cups are you getting out?
We're gonna play like spin the cup.
What?
I'm bringing the lively.
All right, you are. Okay, so
Philadelphia.
Ooh.
Fill it.
let's see.
Flip. it
Okay,
We'll play that at the draft this
Is there
year.
a permanent marker somewhere?
what are we doing right now? I don't have a permanent marker.
Yeah,
I think we need to just generally
You
talk
literally
about...
showed up with a duffel bag of things, and you didn't bring the one thing you need.
no.
What is Carrot Top here? His things keep coming
This
out of his
is
bag.
this is Sean Carrot Top. Sean showed up with a bunch of stuff: cups,
my
beers,
motorcycle bag.
and then a flashlight that doesn't work. So,
Ha!
yeah, look at
Is there
you.
no cap on that?
No cap.
Oh, there is. Okay, we're good.
No cap.
No.
Did you get him?
I have fair
No, I
skin.
didn't.
You do have some. Oh, speaking of fairs, do you have a fair skin
I have a.
at the King County Fair?
I just get burned at the
Nice
fair.
tie-in.
There you go.
No,
Top 5. Let's say them right now, all at the same time. Let's count them down. 5, 4, 3,
What are
2,
we-
1.
I
Are
don't,
we
I don't
doing
have
rides?
five.
Are we doing
Let's just
food?
say your favorite ride. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't have that many
Fine.
rides.
Favorite road. Our favorite
Favorite road?
favorite
My
road.
favorite road is the Framboise because I grew up on it. It's a pretty nice road. It needs some work though.
I
Favorite
don't know. I like
ride.
212.
Mine was in
It's
roller
got
coasters.
everything. It's got a hill.
Roller coasters. Okay, what are your other ones?
I got roller coaster. I got the zipper.
Yeah, Zipper's mine.
I got
Nope. Ring of Fire's mine. Keep going.
I got Ring of Fire. That was 5.
Yep.
Do you
I
remember?
got Ferris wheel? And I'm
that
pretty
sounds
sure this is
awesome
what it was
right
called, but I don't remember. I think it's called the Scrambler.
Yes.
Oh,
The,
yeah,
the
we're
silver
Scrambler's
one.
so good.
Yeah.
The
In and
octopus
out.
is good too.
Yes.
And the UFO. The like
No.
The spin,
Starship.
Starship.
Number 1
There you go.
worst ride.
Starship's the
Starship.
worst.
Yes.
I lost my wallet in that ride.
You did?
Somebody
Yeah.
puked one time I was in it.
Oh yeah, that happens.
That makes it worse.
That happens. Wow, that's your worst ones. All right, so my worst one, I used to love the merry-go-round when I was a kid. I hate the merry-go-round now. It's the worst. Can't even get a breeze going on that thing. And it's just, yeah, it's either, when I was a kid, it was too long or too short. When I as an adult, it's too long.
Yeah.
There you
but
go.
As a
Yeah.
kid, you can sit with a girl and
Oh yeah. See, Sean pretends. This is the thing about Sean. Sean's like, yeah, I was macking on girls, and then flashback to Sean walking out with his goat, 4-H goat, and that's the girl sitting next to him on this freaking merry-go-round.
I mean, was it a female? It's a female. It's a true story.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shades
are
of
you
red.
talking like animal?
No. Talking
How
about
would
you.
How would I get an animal on the freaking merry-go-round?
You're that good.
Get some on the teacups.
Oh, teacups. Are you guys spinners? Because my brother hated it.
Because it's
Yep.
fun.
Oh, and I would be there. He even said that I would get this evil look on my face, and I'd be across from him where you can just spin it, and I would just get evil, and he'd be hanging on to just trying to get me to stop. Oh, that would be our entire 4-minute ride would be me trying to spin this thing out of control and him holding it like a brake on a rotor, just trying to get.
Did you guys go to the fair a lot together?
Yes. Yeah, my parents dropped us off.
I don't remember going to the fair a
have
lot
fun.
with you.
I don't think I ever went with you.
Yeah, I don't think we ever went to the fair together.
We've never been to the fair together.
Yeah.
Maybe this year.
Yeah.
Maybe the first.
Oh wow! To get like nobody else.
Can we frolic? Like
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in then.
Just frolic.
Yeah.
As long as we get an elephant ear together, I'm happy.
We should get elephant ears and ride the Ferris wheel together.
Okay.
Ooh.
Have you guys ever puked on a ride?
You should only
No,
get
I have
one
not,
and
no.
just like
Just share an elephant ear.
a Lady in the Trampet. Just chew it together.
Was that how it does?
No,
You
it's
doing-
like in between.
You doing corn dog? Are you doing a corn dog right now? Hot dog or an elephant ear?
I don't know. The corn dogs there are good too.
The corn dogs
And
are
the smell,
so
The
good.
Oh,
smell
yeah?
of like barbecue.
Top
when
five?
you're there.
And
Top
the fried
worst.
onions.
Corn dog.
Wow. What,
Yeah.
okay, so what are your top 5 best ones then?
Are we
Greg?
talking about best food?
food?
now?
Yeah.
Just
Let's
gotta
get into
take
the
off the
food.
sunglasses.
All right. We got number 1, snow cones.
Ooh, that's so
I don't know.
good.
I'm a Hawaiian.
I don't know.
I'm a Hawaiian shaved ice guy.
That one
This
always
is-
just
that's
reminds
literally
me of
the same
snow.
thing.
Nope, they're
It got
different.
peed in.
They
Elephant
are
ears.
different.
Elephant ear's so good.
Turkey leg.
Turkey leg is so good.
Funnel cakes.
Decent.
And
Last one.
I didn't have.
You had 4?
I had 4.
Can we throw in the huge deep fried fry, like the big fry that would just go out on a freaking paper plate, just be oozing grease, and you just
like the curly fries.
Deep fried anything.
They had really good curly fries.
ketchup all over it.
Everywhere. And then the fair burger with all the
Oh
fried onions.
yeah.
They're just frying it
Oh,
right in front of you.
yeah.
This huge stack of onions.
Yeah.
Give me-
They take Coca-Cola and just dump it on there.
Even
I
if you weren't eating, just the smell.
I think I could
Everything.
spend more
So
money
good.
at the King County Fair than I could at Vegas. Like I easily could. If I was going to be at the King County Fair for 4 days or Vegas at 4 days, I would be trying every food. I'd be beer gardening it, riding it. I'd be
Not to mention
buying.
there's booths in there that you're like, what
yeah.
are you selling? Oh, I've
Exactly.
never even seen this.
I
It's like a
yeah.
little craft boost, dude.
Yeah.
Just find
Yeah.
cool stuff.
Yeah.
I tried
Random
impressing
stuff.
a girl one time. I went
One time?
Yeah, many times. But I went in high school, and she was with me, and we were walking around those booths in one of those exhibit halls. Come up to one where it was like a cleaner. It's a cleaner where you could it was like a pink paste that you could rub it on anything, and it would get it out, and it was biodegradable and healthy, or not healthy, but like you could even it's safe around pets and kids and so I'm like, so you're saying I could take a bite of this right now and I'd be completely fine? And he's like, well, yeah. So I scooped it up and just tossed it back, and it was the grossest thing I've ever tasted in my entire life, and I regret doing. I can still taste it to this day.
And he's like,
And he's like,
full of shit. So.
And he goes, yeah. And I know now. Now I'm like, oh, this guy just. I'm at a fair. It's like, and he gave a look like, really, buddy. and so anyway, I think that's the hair loss.
His boss showed up later, and he's like, "How much did you sell?" He's like, "I don't know, but this asshole came and ate some of it."
This idiot over here trying to impress a girl ate some of it. He's like, he was trying to impress a girl by eating some of this.
But he doesn't know he's going to lose all his hair now.
Mark my words, by the time he's 35, it's gone.
It's gone dude, this thing was gone by 24.
They just accelerated it,
That's horrible.
cleaned it right up.
All right, what do you guys got for worst foods? Worst foods.
Well, I got worse foods, but most people won't agree with them.
Let's hear them.
All right.
I don't really have worse fruits, so we'll listen to yours.
We'll go from 5 back. Anything at the fair that they add way too much bacon.
Yeah.
Well, I knew Sean would do that.
100%.
I think you knew he was going to be here. I think
No,
that's why you
I
did
didn't.
Anything that's not Cole Street beer. Am I right? Am I right? Anything not Cole Street, right, Sean?
4.
I mean,
Kettle corn.
Dude, get out of town.
I don't like kettle corn.
Dude,
I can
beer
hit-
and kettle corn is like one of the greatest.
It's all right.
Greatest
actually,
combination.
3.
Trav buys at least 2.
So good.
I'm hit or miss.
I walk out with at least 2.
3, corn dogs.
Corn dogs.
I don't
are
Oh
delicious.
my gosh.
Especially when they're crunched. Like, oh,
2,
So
a crunchy
the
corn dog.
roasted
They actually
corn.
roasted
You
corn.
can do
Listen,
roasted corn, you can do that at home.
you can do
Why
that at
gotta get
home.
the-
I agree. I do like it, but it takes way too long for
Plus,
that.
you should never cook corn. Corn is better fresh. Like you just go into the field, you pull it off, you shuck it, you eat it right there.
Corn-
Sweet corn,
no.
down the hatch.
Corn's gross.
Wait a second.
Get rid of
I've
corn.
never heard anyone do that before in my life.
Let's do it.
Are you
Let's
kidding
have
me?
Let's have a corn eat off. It's awesome in the beard. Tell you what.
Corn's good. I like corn. I don't like the.
That's interesting.
I found
Okay.
out I'm allergic to corn the hard way, so corn's out.
Oh,
What,
that's
what,
right.
was,
That's
what was the
beard
hard
issue.
way? You put it in your butt? and-
Inside, inside and outside.
I can't do. I can't digest any of these. This. Yeah, none of us can. All right, so that's an interesting. You had four of the worst.
I had number one worst though.
Which was?
Cotton candy.
Oh,
Yeah, cotton candy's gross.
so good.
Cotton candy's disgusting.
Waste of money, but good.
Disgusting.
It's too sweet. Let me just yawn real quick. What a good topic. But my fountain sodas are the worst at fairs. I will not get a fountain soda. I do like the lemonade. Buy it from the blind guy. I feel good about my life too.
He wasn't blind.
I always think that the euro is going to be a good idea, and then I buy it, and then I have it, and I'm like, that was a terrible idea. And then
They had some pretty cool concerts there back in the day too.
they
didn't
did. They had Shania Twain, Fleetwood Mac, Bruce Springsteen. They had Lady Gaga. They had
You're just naming
they had
names
We
now.
Are the World.
I think I missed.
We're talking about people that were at the fair.
Yeah, you missed Lady Gaga.
I'm kidding.
Yes, I did.
I would pay a lot of money.
Till I
to-
didn't.
Steve Miller was there.
Is
Did like road crew or
gosh,
road
that just my mind just went blank. Magic Carpet Ride.
Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf was there.
Diamond Rio was there. Fishing in the Dark song. That's the only one I really remember.
I didn't even look who's gonna be
You
there this
and
year.
me
It's
go
not Enum
fishing
Club,
in
but
the
I remember
dark.
All for One was at the Puyallup Fair.
Oh, and I swear
Yeah.
you're like kissed by a rose on the grave. That was Seal.
Dude, Puyallup Fair
That
usually
was
has
different.
pretty.
That was totally different.
The Puyallup Fair usually has pretty decent performers there.
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah.
looked to see what is this year, but
It's probably someone good. King County Fair's got we got the cover band for Leonard Skinnerd called Skinnerd Leonard.
I don't know. Maybe they'll get
DCAC.
maybe they'll get some of those older bands that are just back out touring, but they don't do big venues anymore.
maybe the Beach Boys will come.
You know who should we get?
Boys
Black-
to
dude.
Men.
Boys to men.
Black Box
Cooley
should
High
come out.
Harmony.
Nick Tanner should be playing at the fair.
That would be awesome.
That'd be sick, bro.
At King County?
Yeah.
You'd probably get in.
What if we did a
You should
rec-
talk to somebody about
What
that.
if we did a
I
rec-
could get him in.
Yeah.
What if we did a recording, a live recording at the King County Fair?
You should.
Our own little booth.
Yeah.
Do garage night. Yeah,
Do
do,
it-
our own little booth. You can buy a booth.
I've done it before. It's
They
not
aren't
fun.
that-
It's
they aren't
not
that
fun.
expensive.
You've recorded
fun.
live?
We just
No, I've done a
we
booth.
show up when we
Oh.
want to show up.
What was your booth
Yeah.
Oh,
about?
but we can't drink.
I was
beer.
a mortgage guy.
Oh, so it was like
It was
doing
boring.
that. Yeah.
And I realized that I was so stoked. I was so stoked to be a part of the King County Fair, give back to the community when I was a kid.
How are you giving
And
back
so
to the
I
community?
had like
Giving them money.
balloons
I'm gonna
made.
give you so much money right now.
I had balloons
And
made.
try and sell insurance. They take your money back.
I had balloons made. I was giving them to the kids, tying them on the wristband until all these little jokers started letting them go, hitting the roof, going outside, and then freaking the Enumclaw King County Fair police, not the actual police, but you can't be giving out these balloons anymore. And I'm like,
ruin
you
our
are a
atmosphere."
jerk. I'm trying to give out fun. You don't want me to give out fun?
You should have painted people's faces.
And made balloons. Animal balloons.
You know,
Uh.
I thought about that, but I would get the orange spray paint that you would use for like
Self tanner.
for like roads.
Just rubbing
For-
self tanner on people.
For like the
Construction
lines where you're
paint.
like, hey, the gas line's here, and I would just
Gas lines
The upside
yellow.
down paint.
and what I would do
Orange
is,
is
and I
telephone.
would just blast it in the kid's face. That'd be me painting it in their face, just
Right.
He doesn't-
orange face.
He doesn't.
color code.
He does not care.
Hey, come on now. That's the wrong color.
He doesn't care about your surveying terms.
he doesn't even know. He just made that up to make it look like he knew because his job's made up. He's like, oh yeah, no, that actually is.
His job's not made up. He gets paid for it.
Yeah, that's underground nicotine.
They can find that. That'd be amazing.
That's him.
Yeah.
I
All
can
right,
find water with a hanger.
He can. I've seen him do it.
I can do it with wood.
The problem with him is he's just
I can.
holding a hanger
I
over
can
top
witch.
his pool.
I can
Wood?
You get wood sticks. You use wood sticks, not metal sticks. You can use wood sticks too.
Oh, well, and then I take it back if that's really true. I've never seen anybody use wood.
You use sticks. Sticks are sticks, bro.
You gotta
I
have
could use 2 controllers and call them sticks. I could use 2.
It's got to be a forked stick.
We could stand side by side.
Yeah. That's some soft water. Go to some areas it's hard water.
That's how you guys
This is
should
very
open your,
soft water.
your
found.
softball conversation
Yes.
standing next to each other.
All right, so Sean's been
softball, hardballs.
softballs, hardballs is what we call it.
No,
One ball
what's
soft,
the name
one
of the
hard
podcast that you just started.
Hard talk softballs.
Hard talk, softballs, hard talk. No, soft talk,
You-
hard
nobody
balls.
knows.
Soft talk, hard
It's
balls.
got softballs and hardballs in it.
Or softballs, hard talk.
The show that's softball and hardball.
I just
at the
realized
same time.
that talk sounds very similar to a name of a male organ. It rhymes with it. So if you say softballs, hard talk, someone might hear.
Oh, that's what you're going for. I thought you were trying to get that
I know, I
edgy.
thought you were trying to
I thought you
do
were too.
See, these are half my jokes. These are half my
they
jokes.
go over your head.
That I say
don't even
things
know.
thinking one way, and everyone laughs and goes, "That's hilarious! That's very clever."
Well, the best
And then
part-
later, I'm like, "Hey guys, wouldn't it be?" They're like, "That was your original joke, you idiot." And I'm like, "I get it now. I get my own joke."
You guys know what that sounds like?
The best part though is this is a long teaser.
What are we doing?
Because this this is going to come out before that comes out, so this is a huge teaser for that
Yes,
episode.
true.
I wonder what they're talking about.
We're talking about some softballs and a hard talk. Now I get it. Now I get my own joke. Yeah. Okay. We now know the name, and even if the listener's like, "No, you should do softball," or softballs, hard talk. So good.
Just lost in your own
I'm
little-
almost glad I wasn't in the room for this.
This is why.
That's gonna be our
Craig's
first
wearing.
That's gonna be our first guest.
This is why Craig's wearing sunglasses.
I've already been here for a while.
I'm here for the hard balls.
The soft talk. Wait, I mean the softballs and the hard talk. Oh, that's so stupid. All right, so we've got a few more minutes. What are we doing here?
I figured
What's
do
the?
this
Do
in
you want
the
to
next
do?
one.
Oh, are we doing a brouhaha on the next one?
Well, we can.
We need to get a brouhaha by Monday,
Okay.
so we'll do a brouhaha on this one. So we'll go a little bit further into. It's Corey. Corey's barely shared anything today.
Yeah, Corey.
Corey-
Oh, you trying to do
Please
another
tell me,
Corey,
how do you
deep?
feel?
You gotta
Corey?
do another deep
Kind
segment.
Kind of deep with
Kind
Corey.
of deep
Skin.
segment.
Kind of deep with Corey.
Would you not like touching me?
No, like I thought it was gonna be soft. You have rough skin. What the hell?
I work hard, Sean.
Yeah, you do.
What was that supposed to mean?
I've seen you work. If you walk up and start talking to Corey at work, he stops and just starts talking.
That's
It's
customer service,
Yeah.
John.
right?
Yeah,
I guess that's what I do too.
That's exactly what you do.
I actually got a compliment today about my customer service voice.
All
and
right,
skills.
we got some tops popping. I like that sound.
My shirt's off.
All right.
That there's
Corey, kind of
stupid
deep with
beer,
Corey
but-
Bentley.
That's how I can't believe you aren't done drinking this. This is stupid beer. Put it down.
Kind of deep with Corey Bentley. Kind of deep
We shotgun
with Corey. Corey,
Yeah.
what is it? What do you want to talk about?
I thought this segment was you asking me random.
Okay, let me ask you
Your
a
goatee's
random.
coming in
Let me
very
ask
good.
you a random deep question.
Yeah.
This past week, since the last time that we spoke,
Yeah.
what's kept you up at night?
Kept me up at night.
Oh.
I've actually been sleeping pretty good.
Okay.
But the one thing is that one night it was tough. I ended up, and this is going to be a rehash of something that already happened.
That's
but
okay.
I ended up putting my other dog down. So a couple nights after that kept me up for a while, but it was too quiet in the house.
So is that a new thing that you ended up putting your other dog down after telling us that you put your other?
Well, this was episode years or like a December-ish.
Okay.
I think I can't remember. But
So since our with Jared Jokula, you've had to put another dog down?
yes.
Yowza.
Yeah.
So that's what kept you up. And
So
it's
there's
quiet.
a couple nights it was just too quiet, and then
Are you going to get another one, or are you going to now just kind of chill for a bit?
eventually I will. But for now, it's a lot to do
That's
that.
always
right
the
away.
first question somebody asks. Oh, so you're gonna get another one?
Right. Sean,
After you've been with the dog for a while, you gotta.
It will be a thing eventually.
the
Of
reason I
course,
asked
but-
this is because he had two, though. And so now,
I had two at one point.
at one point, but he
It was-
lost them back
so
to back.
we went 2 and 9 months. Is
Yeah.
what it ended up being. But at the end of the day, it sucks and it's rough. But I know it was for the best. So
And so house is quiet.
Yeah.
Are the thoughts louder with the quieter house?
Yeah. What I end up doing is I just listen to music and kind of chill out. And
let's
try
talk
to
about
do it
that. Let's go
way.
kind of deep with Corey. What music helps you chill out?
It depends on the mood I'm in.
That's a good question. Corey's music is
If people look through my phone, it's super random. I got different rock bands. I have like the Christian music. I have rap music. I have whatever mood I'm in. I have something that's going to either like lift me up or put me through whatever it is. Like I found this like southern rock band. It's like a Christian band called Need to Breathe. And for a long time, there's just some of the lyrics. Like I'm very lyrical, so some of that stuff got to me.
Yeah. I agree with lyrics.
You got?
If it
I got
doesn't have
by
good
some
lyrics,
lyrics. It's got to have lyrics for me. The obviously beat music, everything's for people, but if I don't like understand what you're saying and it doesn't hit lyric wise, then it doesn't. Was that the start of the song?
That's my walk-up music.
Is
That's what Craig's. When I called Craig, that was his ringtone. Except I almost never called Craig. I just texted him. But it's always fun. When I'm sitting in a crowd, I just call him and like, yeah, do hospice.
That's your walk-up.
Hospice.
Nice. Do you ever you put your music on shuffle?
I'm one that listens to. I don't listen to anything random. Like if I'm in a band, then I have like 4 albums of that band, and then I listen to that on shuffle. But it's only one band.
Okay, so you're not listening to "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor," "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor," and then the next song is "Jesus Lead Us."
No,
because you're talking about the Christian music.
No,
as well.
it's
So,
whatever in that
quite
chord
the quite the difference.
Yeah, it's whatever is that moment is. Like right now, there's probably a rapper nobody's ever heard of. It's like this white Canadian rapper I found named Sunreal.
I'm listening to it,
and it's just super good.
I'm gonna listen to it.
It's super
tomorrow.
cool lyrics, and I have like 2 of his albums now, and that's on shuffle right now.
Can I interest you in some riff-raff?
I mean, you've talked a lot about it, and I don't
Still haven't put it on.
Yeah, I just haven't got to it.
Can I
Lyrically, what is he talking about?
Will you please just go to YouTube and watch his music videos?
I've
because
seen him.
He's got neon stuff. He brings back the 80s so well with the Trapper Keepers and the Lamborghinis and everything that you thought was cool back when you were in the late 80s, early 90s, where it was neon pink shoes and you had Slimer and you playing football. Everything is so cool.
But what is he lyrically talking about?
His lyrics are like they're funny, but they're also cheesy and not cheesy. They're like they're funny cheesy. But he even talks about Sean Kemp. He will talk about things that I grew up with, where he will like rap about grandmama and like in one lyric, and it's just like fun things that like, oh, dude, that's funny.
It's not all like money, cars, and women.
No,
constantly over and over
he
again.
gets into
Most
that.
of what rap is,
But he gets into that, but he's also will throw in some funny things that go with it. Like he makes it Rain Man, like
Killing
Kemp
Guys
and
too.
the Rain Man.
Yeah, a lot of the rap I listen to has none of that other stuff in it.
So I just got a message real quick.
Uh-oh.
Hey, old friend, sorry to bother you, but I have a question for you. Would you be willing to announce a girls' tackle football game? I have a friend who plays and is looking for someone, and you came to mind. Let me know. Thanks, bro. So
I know who plays in tackle.
Can you help me? Like, what does that mean? Like, what? I've never seen girls tackle football. Is this this isn't lingerie?
No. It's full contact.
Okay.
So Rachel Sims.
Yeah.
You know who Rachel Sims is? She's a middle linebacker. And she just played down in Palm Springs last weekend. And she got, I want to say it was like 42 tackles.
Wow.
In a game?
In a game, yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, she freaking racks it up. And I forget what the score was.
Where is the team out of?
They're from here.
It's
they practice here, but they travel because there aren't very many girl teams. So they travel a lot. Like I think it's every other weekend they travel. And they're going to Vegas. They're going to California. They're going all over the place. I know that she.
So they need somebody to join their team. Is what you're saying?
Good one. Good
no,
one.
I'm asking. No, she wants to promote it.
No, promote the team.
It's going to be a local game, right?
Yeah. Would you be willing to announce a girls' tackle football game? So
I'd be you to come announce.
I would be an announcer.
Game.
Oh,
where I'd be
be
like, no batting, and they're like, this is football.
Okay, I thought you were announcing
with another tackle. She is a monster. She is beast mode.
I think you should go do that. That'd be good.
Okay, so
That'd be fun.
what do you think, Craig?
Do it.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Actually, I think you do really good.
Thank you. That's very. That was like a.
You thought I was going to say
that was
something
like a
else.
dad moment.
Honestly, Travis, if I'm being totally honest,
Yeah.
you're a horrible person,
Son.
and you should just go away.
No, he still thinks that. He's like, listen, you're a horrible person. You should go away. But I really think this is a good opportunity for you.
This could lead to some things. So go do it.
I feel like I can tell you this from a distance. That's where I like you.
Hold on, let me put my shades back on, and then I'm going to let you know.
This could
is
bring
for you.
out your inner Jim Nance.
Oh, the Jim Nance of girls tackle football. It was a balmy 92 degrees out on the field today.
I think you're trying too hard.
I want to see
what-
how your
be
jokes
natural.
land with that crowd.
Oh gosh!
Nobody's running through that brick wall.
Oh, got him there.
You guys heard of beast mode? Have you seen yeast mode?
Not invited back ever. You would get walked out of the booth.
Or
I said we got a few huskies and cougars here.
Like you would set the record for the least amount of time in a booth.
This is why girls don't play. They do it.
But you do it, and then you're like, full body cast, everybody listen. and then you got your viral moment, and then you're out.
Then I'm out. They're like, yeah. So I'm gonna tell them I'm super interested.
dude, you know what just popped in my head? Have you guys seen what is it? The 10 with the one with Heath Ledger?
10 Things I Hate About You?
Yes. You guys seen that?
Yeah.
You know when he takes the mic and he's going up and down?
Oh, yeah. Singing
like
at
they're
the-
trying to, the security's trying to get him. I see him doing that.
Oh gosh, I'm like trying to walk into the locker room.
So am I supposed to get interviews also?
Hey, I'm trying to get behind the scenes stuff here, and you guys. Oh, what? Okay, I guess I don't have access anymore. Okay, cool.
Sir, you're the announcer? Why are you in the locker room? There's nothing in here for you.
No, I think that's super exciting because I know that there's a lot of girls. Now, Madden, middle school, you can play football. And Madden wanted to play tight end so friggin' bad. Now, this is when she was a lot taller from the most regular other kids. And she was getting recruited by the coach wanting her to play. But there was another family member that wasn't me, that is a guardian, that said that no, that's too scary for her. So I had to say no. But I wish that I would have let her play. That'd have been awesome, just to kind of watch her.
At least 1 year, a couple years.
Yeah, 1 or
Get to
2
feel
years. Go out there. Go. Yeah, because I feel like some of these girls out there that play. I have watched non-lingerie women's football.
But you've also watched lingerie.
And I've watched that too. Of
Yeah.
course, it's pay-per-view. You know, nothing's on at the time. You know,
Pay-per-view, there's nothing on.
Dude,
I paid to view it.
we actually served at, I saw that Shauna thing that night. I served at Showwear for a lingerie football game, and I was inside right by the field serving beers
really.
for one of those games. Dude, it's actually like not.
They're
It's
intense.
legit
Pretty
watching
freaking
the
hard.
They
game.
are intense.
Yeah.
They will hit
Yes.
hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't matter that you got no clothes on. I'm still bam.
Oh no. Yeah.
I mean,
no.
what difference does it make?
They're probably
Or
more
not?
bruised up and banged up, or as bruised up and banged up after a game than dudes are. They go 100 miles per hour and just blast into people.
That's how they keep the job.
Yeah. So.
I'm sure they don't get paid that much for that.
All right, well, stay tuned to see if I do that. Next thing you know, I'll be announcing roller derbies as well.
Oh, you should
Roller
do those.
derby would
Oh,
be
you
awesome.
should. Yeah.
We don't have any around here, though.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, it's at the.
Yeah, but not
at the
around
Key-
here.
Oh, not in
Key
the
Arena.
arena.
So I mean, Seattle.
Yeah, let me drive
That's
to
a
you.
roller derby.
Did you ever
Listen,
watch those on
roller derby?
TV?
If you
The
guys,
old school
oh, yeah.
jammers and like they go.
If you
beat
guys
each other.
don't want
They still
me-
legit do it. Yeah.
If you guys want me to do that, if I
It's
become
in
this
the
like
fall.
announcer guy who does these things, I want a private jet. I want a private helicopter that
Jet
takes.
to Seattle.
Okay,
takes
now
it.
you just sound like you have your own like.
How about
Group,
we?
like your
How
own
about they
cult
get?
where you
How
get
about they
everybody to give
get
you
you a
money
little
to
Ford
go fly around
Fiesta
everywhere.
and put a little sticker on it that says Jet. Boom.
They just give
Solved.
me a Jetta and they just take off the TA.
He's jetting
They
around.
just kick.
So I've changed my mind. This is probably a bad idea.
I feel like in roller derby though, He's more like a coach of roller
I'm
derby,
in.
the one that's on the side, where they'd be in the middle and they're over there like yelling in like a suit and him like a checkered suit in the middle yelling at people.
For sure.
I see that.
That's a good role
Yeah.
for Travis.
This
Get confused by the way it is, though.
Are you getting responses?
It's true. Yeah, people are like, yeah, that's spot on, pretty accurate. What an idiot. That guy is such a dork. Never seen it.
No.
Whoa!
Doubt it.
That guy some girl said probably has a small penis. Whoa, that was Carrie?
Does it really say probably?
Would she ever even utter those words?
There's only two people that would know, and it's Carrie or Kyle.
I'm pretty sure.
It's weird that Kyle hearted the comment.
I'm pretty sure Carrie doesn't see anything you post on Full Buddy Cast.
Probably not.
Yeah, you already are blocked.
I am. All right, well, let's do shout-outs real quick. We're going to start with Corey. Go ahead, Cor.
I'm still waiting on a visit, but I'll still shout out Mariano Rivero for all his. He's doing a bunch of work as a secret producer. He has a bunch of stuff he told me to tell you guys later, so he's putting in the time.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
I like him even more.
Mariano Rivera, the closer for the Yankees.
Yeah.
Retired?
Yeah.
Yep.
He actually was on our podcast, but it never got released.
It never got
Yeah.
released because it got really kind of boring about baseball. And anyway, Craig.
I'll give a shout out to the other 7 teams in our softball league that thought that the old guys were gonna go by the wayside.
Yep.
5-1. Thank you very much.
Really?
And we barely lost that first. It was the very first game that we lost, and it was basically like still getting back up to speed.
Look at Craig tooting the horn.
Toot, toot.
Cole Street Brewery, the Growlers.
True.
Yeah.
Yes.
Every Wednesday night, 6 o'clock.
And
7
you could
o'clock.
actually go down to Cole Street and buy a what looks like a softball jersey as well and feel like you're on the team.
Yeah, it's a wick away that has the same logo on it.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a number on it.
And you can wear it to come watch.
You can ask to.
Come, yeah.
I'll give you, if you show up, I'll give you a high five. If you're in that
I'll
jersey.
sign it.
I'll give you a high five.
Will you sign it?
100%.
Yeah,
put-
I'll
will
tell
you
you
pull-
what.
will
I'll
you-
sign the high five.
Will you pull the
Yeah.
Sharpie out of the backpack?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a
And,
good chance I might be here on the bench, so I'll sign whatever.
Before we get to Sean's, Sean, I'll be the last one. Sean, you got a shout out for this one?
My new employee, Sam, she's down there covering right now. She looks like she's 12, but she is 21, and she's solid. She's been great. Great addition.
That's
she
good.
is at least exactly 21, or she
She
at
turned
least
21 in April.
Really?
Yeah, so she's exactly 21.
Good job, Sam.
Yeah.
Way to be.
Yeah, she's there.
I will shout out myself. No, I'll shout out for everyone else out there that like thinks of me. That was very cool to get that note that says, "Hey, you want to do this?" So if you think of me for something, that's really cool. If you think of Craig or Sean or Corey for anything as well, give them a shout. It's always fun to get these shouts out there. Corey, will you turn down your Pandora again? It started playing again.
That one didn't sound like anything I know.
All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the heat. Go to the King County Fair. Go visit Cole Street, 1627 Cole Street.
Go to
Say
Craig's
hi.
pool.
Go to Craig's pool. Yeah, pee in it.
Yeah.
Pool's open.
Yeah. Come on
Yeah.
over. Nobody knows where I live. Ah!
Here's the address.
Backyard has a slip and slide too.
I have a slip and slide.
I discovered that earlier.
Yeah.
It was freaking nice.
Yeah, half the neighborhood kids are here too.
Yep.
All right, thanks everyone. Enjoy your weekend and take care.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Goodbye.